things aren't unattainable now. I can see a progression of how to get there, and that's probably partly to do with the increased confidence again, and also because of what we learned on Mastermind. Purchase price 176, sold 262,720. So the profit there was 82,525. I sort of joined up to this thinking it'd be a property-based program, which it primarily is, but the personal development you get out of it, I think, is massive, and it's really helped me grow as a person. Hello, everybody. This is my Mastermind journey. A bit of background info. Sorry, that one wasn't supposed to be first. I'm a surveyor and valuer with the Japanese Knotweed Company. I've always had an interest in property. My original reason was to help my mum and dad build a pension pot because they've always been self-employed, so they haven't really got a pension. I soon realised that investing is going to be a major part of my life too, and I'm really enjoying the process. Read Property Magic around 2019 and didn't take any action on it. There was always something that got in the way. There was always something that some reason that I didn't start investing. And with my background, I thought I'd be able to wing it. So I just thought I'd be able to kind of, go along and I'd know most things about it, which was quite naive, really. And that was a bad decision on my part now. So I went to Simon's Mastermind, Accelerator just for Christmas, and joined up for Mastermind virtual shortly after. And that was the best decision ever. So what have I got out of my Mastermind year? Increased confidence. I've always been quite okay with talking to people and things like that, but I just feel like I'm a lot more confident in what I'm saying now, and a lot more confident in, my self-confidence, really. I kind of feel more confident in myself and being able to put my ideas across. So I've enjoyed being out of my comfort zone, and I actually look for things that are outside my comfort zone now, whereas before I'd have just thought, oh, well, just, I'll just leave it and, I'll just carry on with what I'm doing. So I've had affirmation of the skills I already possessed. It's like I say, with me being a surveyor and valuer, I kind of knew a lot of this stuff, but it's tied in with a lot of the stuff I've learned on the Mastermind program as well. So that's, it's been really good, and again, increased my confidence. Business skills and calculating ROIs. So before this, I probably wouldn't have done that. I'd maybe do it in my job a little bit, but only if I needed to do it, and it wouldn't really be something I would use in my kind of day-to-day life. And yeah, I mean, Mastermind is primarily a property course, but there's so many different skills that I've got out of it. It's been really good. Yes, there's knowing somebody that always knows somebody. So you've got a whole network of people. So I always know somebody that knows somebody that can help me. So it's like that's part of the increased cash flow. So we've got increased cash flow through property. So that's again brilliant. But that's probably the least important one I would say on the list, because all the other stuff that kind of brought that into it. So understanding how to reach my goals. So I've got goals now. I've got pretty close to them. I just things aren't unattainable now. I can see a progression of how to get there, and that's probably partly to do with the increased confidence again, and also because of what we learned on Mastermind. Constantly have a positive mindset. I mean, occasionally I'll get down about something, but tend to try and turn it into a positive. Doesn't always work. Sometimes I'll wake up and then need to go to bed before I feel positive again, but it's it's a work in progress. So what have I got out of my Mastermind year? Learn to think outside the box. That was a big one, because sometimes I've been looking at a deal and I thought, well, why has nobody bought this? And it's just a case of thinking outside the box and thinking maybe a bit differently to how other people might think. Life skills, that's a good one. Again, sort of communication, following things up, talking to people. Yeah, quite a few things. Massive personal development. Again, like I say, it was I sort of joined up to this thinking it'd be a property-based program, which it primarily is, but the personal development you get out of it, I think, is massive, and it's really helped me grow as a person. Resilience, that's a really big one as well. So sometimes I've been looking at a deal and I've thought to myself, oh, well, you know, this is going to go through or whatever. And you go through it and then it doesn't come off and you get really down for a couple of days or whatever it is. But you have to remember that as one door closes, another one opens. So, I mean, you have to think about it and kind of, yeah, just be resilient, you know, just get on with it again. And this is a deal we've done whilst on Mastermind. So the property was purchased from a Tired Landlord, brought directly from a estate agent, which was off market. We'd been in to see them and they said, you know, we'll give you a call if anything comes up. So I was following up with them and they came back with this house and it was, like I say, from a Tired Landlord, purchased 212,500. Originally they wanted 220, but we said, sorry, 215 and we offered 210. So we met them in the middle. Market value is 260. So I'm happy with that one. Cash flow at 1,200 per calendar month. So that's a small mini mo. This is another property. This is a mixed use one. Again, purchased from a retiring landlord, found via property filter. The thing with this one as well, the agent, I don't want to say they're a bad agent because they're not a bad agent, but they didn't take many photos and they didn't do floor plans and other things like that. And it was quite hard to book a viewing in, but we kept persisting with it and kept asking them. And they said, yeah, okay, you can come around and view it. So again, that's just about sort of following things up and being resilient and actually not just giving up at the first hurdle like I would have done probably at some point. Purchase price 156. Market value after refurb is 320. So that's going to be the shop downstairs as a shop already. So that's covering the mortgage. So that's covering the mortgage whilst refurbing it. And cash flow per calendar month, 1,800 per calendar month, plus service accommodation to be calculated. So when I went to go and view the property, there was a small, it's got like a big yard at the back of it as well, this one. And there's a separate office, which I presumed was part of the hairdressers, which is the shop. Anyway, it's not. So we're looking now to change it into like a small service accommodation for contractors. So I'm not sure how much that's going to make. But yeah, we're looking to do that. So that'd be interesting as well. This is a flip we did, which primarily, I bought this one third for keeping, but found it via property filter, purchase price 176, sold 262, 720. So the profit there was 82,525. That was with the fees taken off for the early redemption charges and legal fees. So that's been, yeah, that was a good deal. A few things in the pipeline. Piece of land infested with Japanese knotweed for development. Another business in the pipeline using skills learned from Mastermind, which I've just been telling Ruth about, and that's actually a secure dog field business. So we will have the fields and then rent them out to people who have reactive dogs and things like that. And again, that's not primarily property based, but that was all sort of used and developed from skills we've learned from Mastermind. So that's it kind of ties in nicely, I think. And then any tips? Just go for it. Get out of your comfort zone. Not everything's as scary as you may think. That was the public speaking course I did with Andy. That was primarily to do with that because I always had this fear of public speaking and it doesn't actually scare me that much. Be persistent, don't give up before you started. Success leaves clues. Enjoy the process. Trust the process. And that's it.
I do hope you got massive value from watching that inspirational case study. Hope you took lots of notes and start using some of the hints and tips in your property investing journey. Now, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever we bring out new content and training that's going to help you be a more successful investor. If you got any comments, just list those below, and I'll come back and answer as many as I can. And by the way, there's going to be a link below for you to get some further training so you can find out how you can get the kind of results we've just been talking about in this interview. As ever, I encourage you to invest with knowledge, invest with skill. See you in the next video we've lined up for you.